They fought for our country, and tonight a 13 WAM News investigation reveals local veterans are beginning a new battle right here on the home front.
Kelsey Smith tells us the story of two disabled vets who are at war with the VA, and they're not alone.
And that's me below my dad, active duty, and one of my younger sisters.
David Goodsell planned for a career in the United States Army.
It was a good feeling, putting that uniform on and knowing that you're part of something and something good.
But his time was cut short. He was injured during a training exercise in 1983 in Germany. It's a back injury he now suffers with daily.
I feel depressed sometimes because, you know, I want to go back to work full time.
According to the VA, Goodsell is currently 40% disabled.
Effective November 1st, they knocked me back to 40%, from 60 to 40.
VA paperwork shows they wanted to cut his benefit check even further, but couldn't because he had been at 40% for so many years. Goodsell even has a letter from his surgeon stating, quote, "In my professional opinion, based upon review, his disability certainly is 60% or greater." He believes a required physical done by a physician's assistant at the VA on Westfall Road in Rochester is the reason for the benefit cut.
You know, if you look at what was written, it would have taken more than 15 minutes to do the exam. I mean, I was in and out of there in like 15 minutes. And then one of the findings she did, but that's the one I laugh at the most, is they checked your reflexes, and then when she did my left ankle, she put, I have positive reflex. Well, I haven't had an ankle reflex since 1998 in my left ankle. I lost that during the course of, you know, the surgery.
While Goodsell's story is his own, it's not unique.
It hurts, you know, just to even be a dad, you know, just to do the regular dad things. It hurts every day of my life. It hurts.
At 27, Mark Mitchell says he can never work again.
My doctor stated that prolonged standing and prolonged sitting will it'll mess up my back even more than what it is with this machine that's implanted in my spine.
In 2009, during his second tour in Iraq as an Army sergeant, Mitchell was injured by an IED. He was deemed 80% disabled. Last year, after another surgery, he applied to increase his disability compensation. Like Goodsell, he had a physical at the VA in Rochester, one he says is full of inaccurate information. The physician's assistant didn't even ask him to take off his winter coat.
The doctor actually went in and he cut long around the scar that was already there. Another incision was placed to take the battery into a new location. So therefore I have a longer scar and an additional scar. In her writing, she states that the scars are smaller than what they were before.
Mitchell believes inaccuracies like this are why the VA told him his benefits will be cut starting June 1st.
The stress and the burden that it's put, you know, even just in the 10% is, you can't put words to it. I mean, it's a matter of, you know, filling a fridge or paying the heat.
Both Mitchell and Goodsell have appealed their cases. We also found two other veterans, one from Vietnam, the other from the First Gulf War, who are facing similar battles. The VA declined a request for an interview. A spokesman said the VA is not aware of any cases where a physician's assistant is accused of misrepresenting a veteran's medical condition. Quote, VA has a review process that monitors the completeness and sufficiency of disability exams. A spokesperson with the Veterans Benefits Administration sent us an email saying sometimes private doctors and the VA's doctors' opinions differ. It added veterans can file a new claim, but that process takes time, sometimes years, something these vets don't have.
You know, this is our livelihood. This is all we have. You know, we gave our all out there, so we should deserve everything here.
Other veterans are already reaching out to us with similar stories and concerns. We are going to continue to track the cases and appeals of the four veterans we're in contact with. In the newsroom, I'm Kelsey Smith.